Hello, my name is Nasser and I'll be telling you what motivates migrants to move to Qatar and how that impacts the population. The person I interviewed was Mohammed Shabil. Mohammed has lived in Qatar for almost 12 years. He came to Qatar in 2006. Qatar was the first country he moved to because in Tunisia, the unemployment rate is high there. Even with a college master's degree, he could still not find a job in his country. Mohammed came to Qatar to look for a better job opportunity, and he knew that Qatar was a very wealthy country where he could get a healthy salary. His occupation is hotel management/engineering. Mohammed lives with his family here because Qatar is a safe, secure, and peaceful place to live. Mohammed feels that moving to Qatar was the best decision he made in his life, and he knew if he stayed in Tunisia, he would be unemployed. Mohammed said that Qatar is well organized but is still developing, and he thinks that many people come here because they see job opportunities in Qatar, since it's a wealthy, developing country. Mohammed says that a lot of older people work in Tunisia, making it difficult for younger people to get a job there. What motivates migrants to move to Qatar? Mohammed pointed out most Tunisians come to Qatar to work. The Tunisian population in Qatar mostly work in labor, but some of them get higher skilled jobs. Tunisia is a stage 4 population, which means there's probably a huge competition for jobs which Mohammed mentioned. The high unemployment rate in Tunisia is what caused Mohammed to move. Many young people in Tunisia cannot get a job there because the retirement age in Tunisia is 64, and people there keep their jobs until they're 64. The Tunisian unemployment rate is at a high of 15.3%. This causes fierce competition for jobs in Tunisia. Qatar also has the highest GPD per capita at $137,000 per person, while in Tunisia it's $14,000 per person. This can be another cause of why Tunisians move to Qatar. Tunisians come to Qatar for a job and a good income. Tunisians already have a visa to come to Qatar, which is why a lot of them come to Qatar, because it's a GCC country that is developing and the main language in Qatar is Arabic. 20,000 Tunisians live in Qatar as of May 2016, according to Piradoza.com. All migrants move for a better life, which Qatar is offering them. How do these motivations for migration impact Qatar's population? Qatar is a developing country and needs a lot of work to make it developed, either by labor or infrastructure. Most people that work in Qatar are between the ages of 20 to 34 years old. Most of these people that are working come from all around the world to get a job in labor in Qatar. Some migrants that work in Qatar are not in labor like Mohammed. The motivation for people to come to Qatar is a high unemployment rate in their own country or for a better income. Qatar is continuing to experience growth and an influx of people coming in to get a job in Qatar and work. These motivations impact Qatar's population by making Qatar's working population increase. Migrant workers make up 90% of Qatar's workforce, while the local working population is at a mere 10%. These motivations for migrants to come to Qatar impact Qatar positively, allowing both sides to be happy. People come to Qatar to work, and they work to build Qatar. Since all migrants want a better life, they come to Qatar because it's a safe, secure country. They contribute by building Qatar, making it stronger and wealthier. Migrant workers come to Qatar to do the unwanted jobs by Qataris. Most Qataris go into high-paying jobs, so Qatar has to hire migrants to come do the unwanted work, which benefits Qatar and the workers. The migrant workers make up most of the population, leaving only 400,000 Qataris of the 2.3 million population. Thank you for listening to my podcast, and I hope you learned a lot about migration patterns.